Out of ammo! Moving! In this video, we are going to talk about another one of my favorite full-sized handguns customized by Empire PBF. I've been trying to get my hands on a SIG P320 AXG for a while, and Empire gave me the chance to test out theirs, which I'm extremely grateful for. If you want links and discount codes for this build, or if you want to support the channel, you can become a member of the kit page where I link and organize everything I talk about on my website, gunmanusa.com, so you don't have to go searching. Back to this build, and a full disclosure, this AXG was sent over by Empire. They didn't pay me or tell me what to say, but they did send over the whole gun for free. And also thank you Silencer Co for sending over the barrel, and Optics Planet for sending over the Trijicon RMR. I purchased the light, but everything else was from Empire. I've shot the crap out of it, and it's run perfectly from the start, so spoiler, I only have good things to say about it. Starting on the slide, we have Empire's take with their serrations and porting, which I think aesthetically looks fantastic. But I've said this before, and I'll say it again, I don't love porting because I think it just lets dust and debris into the slide. But honestly, so far it's a non-issue with this build. Not sure how, but it's stayed really clean. So for me, I really love the design of the slide. Huge fan of the look that they went with. Like I said, I'm running the Silencer Co threaded barrel, which is a fantastic option so far, and my favorite RMR from Trijicon, which is the Type 2 6MOA with the buttons. Huge fan of this, great red dot sight. The iron sights came with the slide, so I'm assuming they are from Empire as well, and they sit at a very nice lower thirds co-witness with the RMR, which by the way is direct mounted to the slide. The frame itself from SIG is full metal, which I love. There's nothing like a solid full metal construction that gives a quality, robust feeling to it. Not to mention how flat shooting it is for multiple reasons, but the weight definitely plays into that. The grip is really comfortable and forms to your hand really well. It doesn't really matter if you have big or small hands, it really works with both. This is definitely my favorite lower that SIG has ever made. Extremely comfortable, very well made, huge fan of it. These grip textures are custom from Empire, and you can swap them out with their other options available on their site. It gives both a smooth and rugged grip where it's important, and I have zero complaints. These things are awesome. The pattern itself is a grip tape like material, and the rest of the panel is machined metal, all high quality, feels really great, and it looks great. For the internals, it's all OEM SIG except for the shoe, which is Empire's. They do have this little optional attachment piece to smooth out the shoe, but honestly I ended up loving it without anything attached. The trigger pull is super nice, everything's really smooth with it, the brake is crisp, everything feels really good, and nothing has gone off without me telling it to, which is a good sign. I'm running the Surefire X300 Ultra, which I've had some annoying issues with lately. Maybe it's just with this model in particular, but with two of my lights so far now, I've had the same issue where under recoil, the light will just turn off and then poof, it never turns back on. So on my other one, I sent it back into Surefire and they fixed it, and I haven't had an issue with it since, but this one did just break with the same issue, and I'll be sending it in as well. Not sure what's happening, but it's super annoying, especially when you're paying close to $300 to $400 for this thing. thing. I haven't had any issues with the turbo, but on these Ultras, it for some reason seems to be more prevalent. It's just hard though, because other than that, I love the light output, and I love how many manufacturers make holsters for them, so hopefully they can figure their crap out. I'm probably the anomaly, but if you know what's going on, please let me know. For now, I'm just going to be sending in the second one to Surefire, and hopefully they can fix it just like they did the last. So here we go again. Back down to the Magwell, we have Empire's Katana, which I run on most of my Glock builds, and it's an absolutely fantastic Magwell that I've recommended for a long time. I'm a huge fan of it. And the last thing we have here is on the actual mag, which is Empire's base plate, which gives some slight clearance from the Magwell in case you need to strip a mag. I've never had to do that with this build, but maybe if it gets dirty enough. Other than that, the purpose behind these is just really to look good, which they do. The holster I was running for this was from TXC, which I do want to give a shout out to them for supplying me with a solid holster for both the AXG and my mag. They've both run wonderfully well, and they're great quality overall. Big fan of TXC, check them out. But other than that, that is the build. This thing is an absolute monster, and I'm a huge fan of how accurate it is, as well as how easy it is to handle. I'm shocked with how clean it stayed, even shooting suppressed and unsuppressed during those 1,000 rounds. The whole gun itself has stayed really clean, flawless, and reliable. Needless to say, this is a build I would trust in many different scenarios. It's a fantastic gun, and with Empire's upgrades, it's all the better. I am a huge fan. Empire, great job overall with this build. You guys make amazing products. Super happy with this. And I think anybody out there who's interested in this type of firearm would love it as well. As it gets warmer outside, head to the range and train so we can be prepared to defend innocent life. Our goal is to protect life from those who intend to do harm, so train hard and be a good person. Go to the gym and eat healthy food. Utah Range Day is coming soon. As soon as it gets a little warmer, I'll announce it. Until then, I'll see you in the next one.